So, turning down the video. Alright, so live. Alright, so just gonna wait until a few more people are here. And then we'll get into it. I hope I can hear myself. Let me see. Can I hear myself? Alright. So we can hear ourselves. Alright, folks. Welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. So I'm going to try and live stream the Taurus weekly read. I'm going to wait for a minute until we get a few more people, see if we can get a few more people in the room watching the video before I get going. I didn't announce it, so I guess I'm just going to wait until a couple people maybe get their notifications, and we'll just see how it goes. Alright, the usual drill. In a minute, I'm going to give it just a few more minutes. Just another minute. We're going to get right into the Romance Oracle deck, though. Pull out your cards. Get out your 2 cards for this week. Alright. Let's see. What's going on for our lovely Tauruses? Shuffle for a little bit while we wait for a couple more people to come in. What's going on for our lovely Tauruses? If you're a regular here, you know the weekly reading is all about whatever relationship is taking place, center stage, the main event in your life right now. So we're going to see what that's all about and pull out your 2 cards. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. All right, Taurus, your first card out is Reconciliation. Interesting. All right. And second card is going to be Make the Effort. Wow. All right. Make the effort. So these are your 2 cards. All right. Reconciliation and Make the Effort. Interesting. All right. So don't know really what all that entails just yet until we get into your spread. Then we'll find out. Let's get your cards out. Welcome, welcome. People coming in. It's good. All right. Welcome, welcome to the channel. Thank you. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Alright, let's get your 7 cards spread out for this week, Taurus. What's going on for our lovely Tauruses? We got Reconciliation and Make the Effort on the board. It's quite interesting. Alright, show me what's going on for Taurus. Show me. Ooh, a lot of cards jumping out. A lot of jumpy cards. Show me. What relationship is taking center stage for our lovely Taurus this week? It's a work relationship, a friendship, or a love relationship. Let's see what's going on. We want affirmations, reaffirmations, and warning signs. Show me. All right, Taurus. All right, let's see what it's hitting for. All right, out the gate we have 8 of Pentacles. Wow, so it's all about work for you, right? It's all about getting the job done, making an effort, mastering your craft, right? So for you, you've got also the Sun card coming out, right? So all will be revealed. See a lot of truths coming out. Some affirmations are coming in. It's beautiful energy. Let me get some more light down here. Let's see. got Ten of Swords, so it's the end of a long, long battle. It's been a hard battle. And Nine of Wands. So yeah, make the effort. Nine of Wands is all about digging deep and making the effort, right? Coming up with that last little bit of that last little push. Your person has Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Magician. All right. Wow. Bottom of the deck you have King of Pentacles. Interesting. So yeah, right now the relationship, it is about work, right? So right now this week it's all about you kind of buckling down, doing what you need to do. You feel like you're probably, can't allow yourself some time off or anything. 8 is the number for restrictions and boundaries, and part of getting the job done and mastering your craft is putting boundaries in place, right? Not going out. That's an example. You can't go out the night before you have to go to work and things like that, right? So yeah, this week you're kind of, and so this can also indicate making the effort as well, making a real effort with someone, someone that perhaps you've had a hard time with. It's been quite a struggle, right? So your card for yourself, Taurus, is the Sun, right? You're feeling really good right now. You're feeling quite radiant. It's all about you. You get a lot of affirmations coming in. The Sun also comes in when, at times when we haven't seen all sides of an issue, or we haven't seen all the information, right? Suddenly the Sun comes out and we see all that's going on, that's been going on behind the scenes, and we can see how good it's been, right? In terms of our own kind of like effort, right? So it's quite beautiful energy. Your person sees themselves also as Queen of Wands. So they're seeing themselves as having gone through quite a long journey themselves. They've really been through a lot. It's probably been a lot of transformation that they've gone through. This is like real work. It could be that they've been studying for a long time, or they've been coming out of a certain difficulty with family. It's been taking a while for them to get through it. Whatever it is, they feel like, they've put a lot of hard work into it. And it's really taken a lot out of them, right? But at the same time, they've really evolved. They're a lot smarter, a lot wiser. This person has kind of like this quiet wisdom about themselves, right? They don't really say a whole lot. And it could be that right now they don't feel like they have to say a whole lot. Certainly if reconciliation is on the board, you guys aren't talking, this person is like being real stum. They don't want to talk necessarily. If there is any talking going on, they're gonna wait for you to do it. You know what I mean? Let me just see if I can get my my flash on. All right, there we go. Sorry, folks. It's a little bit brighter now, right? All right, so that's a bit better. Okay, so, and that's how they see themselves, right? Quite magnanimous. They don't feel like they need to come off of that throne or necessarily have that conversation. You see them, you see what they've gone through. This is your card for yourself, and this is your card for them. And you kind of see what they've gone through, right, Taurus? I mean, you understand, that it's been a hard road for them. You understand that, they've been through a lot, right? But they've also changed. So Ten of Swords talks about changing. Talks about coming to the end of a road and like being a whole new person. And I wonder if maybe you're seeing that, maybe you're realizing that maybe them changing is one of the reasons why you guys had a falling out, or why you guys need to have a reconciliation to begin with. They, however, see you as the Hierophant, so it could quite well be that they see you as the one who's like really serious all the time, always putting rules into place. They feel like, they may say that you're quite judgmental. You may be the one who's very responsible, Taurus, and they're the one who's kind of like still a party animal and still kind of wild, but they see you as the Hierophant. So they see you as like good, as the good guy, as pure, as it's interesting. I almost feel like it's one of these relationships. It's like you feel for them a lot, and they see you as the kind of like pure as this driven snow kind of character, and they can't. It could be that they may feel as though they can't live up to your expectations sometimes. And I feel like this might be the nature of some of the fallings out that you're having, right? Like, you feel bad for them. They feel guilty that they cannot live up to your standards at times, perhaps, right? It could be that you're asking them just to make the effort to like work or whatever, and they're just like they're not being that responsible. Yet at the same time, you see with the Ten of Swords that it's been, a lot of work for them, and you feel for them. You have a lot of empathy for everything that they've gone through. The relationship, though, however, you feel like is a lot of work, Taurus. It just, for you, it's just like, you just have to you feel like you have to put a lot in all the time. It's like you're taking a break now. It could be that you haven't been talking with this person. You guys may have had a little separation, and you're looking back on it. You're just kind of like, wow, I've really put a lot of work into this relationship. It's like, it's been a long road. And you realize that you've got to figure something out. Because Nine of Wands is like taking a minute to get your strength up and get ready to conclude this stage in your life. And it could be that you want to reconcile with this person and you do want to make the effort. But I think that maybe if you do carry on with them, it's like you have to change the whole relationship dynamic with them. Like reconciling doesn't mean going back to the same relationship, because it's like you've been there. It's time to get to the 10 of Wands and lay this down and lay down all the burdens that have been associated with this particular relationship, right? Or at least this phase of the relationship. And I do feel like you want to continue to be with this person. Maybe doesn't even necessarily, I don't feel necessarily that this is a love relationship. I feel like this is very much a friendship, or like could be a brother or sister or cousin, but you have a really deep friendship with this person and you've really been like there to help them over the years. But it's time now for you to kind of change, right? It's time for the relationship to change. It's time for the dynamic to change. You want to make the effort. You do want to reconcile with this person, but it's like you've gotten to a point, and it could be that it used to be that you both were quite irresponsible, but you're being very responsible now. It's like you've grown up. And it could be that this person hasn't quite grown up as much as you'd like for them to, right? And so now the dynamic has to change. You have to let them know, if you want to continue to be friends with me, I'm like grown now. I have a life. And so you're taking some time out now with this Nine of Wands to kind of gather your energy, gather your thoughts, and have this conversation with this person. The Magician is how they see the relationship. So they see the relationship very much as like, them being able to manifest whatever they want through it. They see themselves as the magician in the relationship. So it's like, I think this person is a little bit cocky, right? They may be a little bit cocky. They may have a little inflated self-esteem issues, right? You do have King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So it could be that this person does, for all intents and purposes, maybe make a lot of money, have a lot of status, right? But in other ways, they're really immature. And it's in those ways that you just can't cope with them anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like this relationship has to change, because like I said, you do see that, they've been through a lot and they've changed as well, but I'm not sure if you're here for this new version of them. Or is there even room in their lives for you, or is there room in your life for this new version of them? Because usually the Ten of Swords can indicate as well the death of an old ego, right? It can indicate going through a time in your life that once you're done with this particular journey, you'll never be the same. And so you see the character, the old ego there, kind of impaled by his own actions over this period of time and dead. And so, but from it arises a new you, right? And so this person, you see this, right? This is your card for your partner, or your partner, the other person in this dynamic. And so you see this in them. And I think you understand this, but you're still not necessarily there for all of the other stuff that comes with this individual. I think you're proud of the effort that they made. You feel proud of the effort they made, but your life is like going in another direction. You see more clearly now. The sun certainly indicates seeing clearly, seeing your life purpose clearly. And I think you're at a stage now where you see more clearly that you're going somewhere where you're not really sure if this person, or if you want this person to follow. And it's been a long, hard road with them already, and you kind of just want to tie this up, put a line under it, put a period at the end of it, and just let it be. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to call it. This is your reading for the week. All right, this is your dynamic, your relationship for the week, Taurus. If you resonated with this, please like, subscribe, and share. This is my first live stream of one of the weeklies as well. So I thank the people who have come along to watch this video. I really appreciate it. I'll probably be doing more live streaming in the future and probably be putting the notifications up for that as well. But for right now, I'm just going to say have a wonderful week, Taurus. Love you. See you next week. Bye-bye.